What are some challenges that you've had along the way?
Well, just like I was saying, it's really competitive. I mean, sports is just such an amazing thing, and so many people love it. It's really hard to get a job in it because so many people want to do it. I mean, so many people love it. It's a passion for so many uh, families growing up, so many kids growing up. So you just see a huge influx of people in the whole sports industry.
Um, when did you know that you wanted to do this job?
Well, basically, growing up, there were a lot of broadcasters that I would watch that I absolutely loved to listen to. So I knew all the broadcasters' names on, CBS and ABC and football, and I always used to emulate them when I played video games and back when I used to play a bunch of NCAA football before they canceled the franchise. I used to actually commentate and emulate the announcers that I watched while I was playing the video games. So it really started back when I guess I was in middle school, and I didn't pursue it much through high school. But once I got to college, I really wanted to do something about it, and I got to commentate for 3 years on high school football.
Hmm. Hit me right in the nose there with the commentating video games thing. I do that a lot too.
I know, right? It's
Yeah.
like you can't let the commentators do it because they're so jumbled and the AI, it
Yeah.
just doesn't sound right. You have to do it yourself.
Yeah. Tell me a bit about your career as a broadcaster so far.
Sure. So I've done baseball, basketball, and football, and hockey as well. I love hockey. It's my favorite sport. Football is second for me, but I've had the most experience with football. I worked as a color analyst for 2 years, and then I was play-by-play for my third year. Actually, got to go to a state championship my third year with a small high school down here. In Texas, they go by size in high school. I don't know about California. But I actually really never got into high school football until I started doing this. I wasn't a big fan of it when I was in high school. Um, but Texas high school football, I mean, it's really special. There's a lot of people that are really into it, and there's just a huge buzz every Friday night. So I got to experience that while I was in college, and it was amazing. I mean, really, once I got into the booth and started talking with my partner, I just knew that it was special to me, and it really worked for me. So I was really lucky that I was able to do that. And it was totally by chance that I got the chance to do it. One of my friends uh, didn't want to do it at the last second. I was able to drive out, and it all came from there. So, that's one big thing that you always need to remember is just take every chance that you get. Even if you don't think it's going to be your chance, you've got a chance to go along with somebody to experience them doing it. You never know what's going to happen. You may get the chance to do it. So always take every opportunity given to you, and always make sure that you're willing to do what's necessary and above and beyond, and you set yourself above everybody else.
Can you describe what it was like to be in the broadcast booth for the first time?
Sure. I mean, I was very nervous because that was really the first time I'd ever done it, and I only knew about 2 days before that I was going to do it. So, I didn't really know what to expect going into it, but I was just such a football fan, and I'm very proud of how much I know about football, and I just took that and talked about it and had a conversation with the person that I was working with. And that's really what it comes down to. I mean, you know, what do the people want to hear? And they want to hear you having a conversation with them. They want you to be knowledgeable and teach them things while also being able to relate to them and what they're watching.
Um, how are you think that you're going to maintain your passion for your job?
Well, actually, with sports, that's one of the easiest things to do. Actually, we're in the NHL playoffs right now. I don't know if you're a Sharks fan at all.
Yeah, I know 'em. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's just there's an unbelievable intensity around any kind of sport, and being able to be around the players, being able to interview them, being around the fans and the passion and excitement that's just so inherently like you know it is sports. Sports is passion, it's excitement. You just have to make sure that you remember that it can also be a job. So you have to take it seriously, but you also have to remember to enjoy it because, that's truly at the end of the day what it's all about, just enjoying it.
What is some advice that you would have for someone like me who wants to grow up and do something like this?
I'd say just study. I mean, listen to what the experts do, like what the broadcasters on TV do. See if you can develop like who your favorites are and exactly what they do. Because if you emulate them, if you study the best, you can be the best, and you always just have to keep working at it. You always have to have in the back of your mind like, okay, this is something that I want to do, this is someone that I want to be like. So you just have to keep working at it and always take what's given to you and go above and beyond.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. So who's your favorite team? Like, I want to know a couple of your favorite like sports
Oh.
players, sports teams, what you like.
My favorite football team is the Seattle Seahawks.
Okay. And
Yeah.
why is that?
Growing up really young, favorite color was blue. They
Oh,
wore all blue. Just made sense.
hey, I was a Boise State fan growing up because I love their blue turf.
Hey, so am
So
I.
I'm with you on that. Hey, there you go. There you go. Are you a TCU fan?
Not really. No.
Well, you become one. They're pretty good. I heard they're pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, I really appreciate you asking me these questions. I really hope all the best comes to you, and you get a lot of the same opportunities and the same kinds of opportunities as I was afforded, because you really do have to kind of have some bit of luck in this business, just because there are so many people that want to get into it, and so many people that you really have to compete against. Sometimes it's just knowing the right person or being in the right place, and once you show that you can do the right things, there's really no stopping you. So I really hope all the best comes to you.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye. Can I hit this?
All right. Won't say so long. Yeah. Thanks a lot. Thanks, Tanner.
Thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it,
Good
Justin.
stuff. Yeah, we should catch up as well.
Yeah, definitely. Give me a call in the next few days.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right,
Thanks.
see you guys.
Thanks.
Bye.